The Jungle Book. Deep in the Indian jungle, a small, lost boy cub tumbled into the den of a wolf pack. He was not afraid, and Mother Wolf gently nudged him with her nose. "He is so small," she whispered to Father Wolf. They named him Mowgli the frog. The wolf pack gathered at the council rock to see the new cub, but the fearsome tiger, Shere Khan, limped into the circle. "The boy is mine," he roared. "Give him to me." The wolves growled, unsure what to do. A sleepy brown bear named Baloo, who taught the wolf cubs the law of the jungle, spoke up. "Let him run with the pack," he grumbled. Then a sleek black panther named Bagheera offered a price for the boy's life. "A fat bull freshly caught for the man-cub," he purred. So Mowgli was accepted into the Seeonee wolf pack. He grew strong and learned the ways of the jungle from his friends. Baloo taught him the secret words of all the animals and the difference between a poisonous and a harmless snake. Bagheera taught him how to hunt silently and climb as well as any monkey. He warned Mowgli that one day Shere Khan would return to hunt him. "You are clever, little brother," Bagheera would say, "but the tiger is patient." As Mowgli grew, Akela, the pack leader, grew old and weak. Shere Khan saw his chance and began to poison the minds of the younger wolves against Mowgli. "A man has no place here," the tiger would whisper in the shadows. Bagheera knew the danger. "Go to the man village," he told Mowgli sadly. "Fetch the red flower, the thing they call fire. It is the one thing all animals fear, and it is your only protection now." Mowgli ran to the edge of the village. He saw a small pot filled with glowing red coals outside a hut. He had never felt heat like it before. Carefully, Mowgli took the pot and ran back to the jungle, the red flower dancing and spitting in his hands. At the council rock, Shere Khan demanded the pack give him Mowgli. But Mowgli stood tall, holding a branch lit with the red flower. The animals gasped as the flames leaped high. Terrified, Shere Khan backed away, his courage gone. Mowgli had saved the pack, but he knew he no longer truly belonged. He was a man. He said a tearful goodbye to Mother Wolf, Baloo, and Bagheera, and walked towards the village, ready for a new life, but never forgetting the law of the jungle. Mowgli walked into the man village. People stared and pointed at the wild boy, but a kind woman named Messua ran to him. "Nathu!" she cried, believing he was her son, lost to a tiger years ago. She took him into her hut and cared for him. Life was strange. Mowgli had to learn to wear clothes that felt tight and itchy, sleep in a bed that felt like a trap, and eat food cooked with the red flour, which burned his tongue. He did not understand the talk of money or property. The village children laughed at him. They called him names and mocked his ignorance of their games. Mowgli, who could face a tiger without fear, did not know how to fight their cruel words. He felt lonely and out of place. To earn his keep, Mowgli was sent to graze the village buffalo in the fields. Here, at last, he felt comfortable. He understood the big, slow beasts and could speak their language. He would lie on the back of a great bull named Rama, feeling the sun on his skin. One afternoon, a familiar gray shape slipped out of the jungle. It was Gray Brother, his wolf sibling. "Shere Khan has not forgotten you, little brother," he whispered. "He has sworn to leave your bones in the village street. He hunts you still." Mowgli's eyes grew hard. He was a man now, but the law of the jungle was still in his heart. "He will hunt me no more," Mowgli said. "Tonight, the hunter will be the hunted." He formed a plan, a clever and dangerous trap. Gray Brother raced to find old Akela, who now lived alone. Together they helped Mowgli split the great buffalo herd. Mowgli sent Akela with half the herd to circle around and wait at the far end of a deep, dry ravine. Mowgli and Gray Brother took the other half of the herd, the bulls and the cows with their calves, to the head of the ravine. They waited until they heard Shere Khan's angry roar echo from the bottom of the gully where he was waiting to ambush Mowgli. "Now!" Mowgli yelled. He gave the signal call, and the two wolves howled. The buffalo, startled and angry, charged. From both ends of the ravine, a thundering tide of horns and hooves poured down upon the trapped tiger. The noise was deafening. The dust was a thick cloud. When it settled, Shere Khan lay still. The great tiger who had terrorized the jungle for so long was finished. Mowgli walked down into the ravine, his knife in his hand. The hunt was over. As Mowgli began to skin the tiger, as was the hunter's right, the village's chief hunter, Buldeo, arrived. "The skin is mine," he shouted, waving his gun. But Mowgli stood his ground, and Akela appeared at his side, growling low. The cowardly Buldeo backed away in fear. Mowgli carried the heavy striped hide back to the council rock. He spread it out where Akela used to sit. The wolves of the pack gathered and howled, not in fear, but in triumph. Mowgli had kept his word. He was the master of the jungle,